It's 11 o'clock on this late Wednesday, November 27th, 2019. It is time now for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Wednesday, November 27th, 2019. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It's 11 o'clock, and it is 54 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news is President Trump signs Hong Kong Human Rights Act. And also, he signed legislation designed to support democracy protesters in Hong Kong. Asked the Navy Secretary calls Trump's war crimes intervention shocking and unprecedented. Trump knew about whistleblower complaint when he released Ukraine Act. Potentially impactful winter storm arrives Sunday. We'll have more on that on the weather segment on our Peter Channel 11 o'clock news in a couple of minutes from now. Giuliani pursued business in Ukraine while pushing for inquiries for Trump. Sondland denies reported accused him of sexual harassment, calling it fundamentally false. Texas officials order evacuation after new blast at chemical plant. Pete Buttigieg says being gay helps women relate to the black struggle. Some reject that notion. Trump's claim of movement to rename Thanksgiving met with bewilderment and mockery. Iraqi protesters torch Iranian consultant in Najaf. Davir from Moscow under Trump impeachment inquiry. TikTok admits error after penalized the 17-year-old user who posted political videos. Attorney for Navy SEAL Eddie Gallagher defends Trump's intervention. PG&E fails to have law holding it liable for billions in wildfire damages thrown out. Economy growing better than the economic minister expected just a few weeks ago. Saudi Aramco is the world's most public company business. IPO is risky. Romaine lettuce from California linked to an E. coli outbreak that has infected 67 people in the U.S. Monster black hole that should not exist discovered in the Milky Way. More money, more problems than life expectancy rates in the U.S. dropped for the third consecutive year. MRI, screening for women with simply breast tissue reduces in term bone cancer. Swimmers beware of deep brain stimulation. Albania earthquake death toll rises to 31, 20 missing. Iraqi protesters burned Iranian consulate, 1 killed. Venezuela has paid about $5 billion in oil given China and made military purchases of $1 million this year amid its ongoing economic crisis. The U.S. A Venezuelan diplomat said, snow cancels hundreds of U.S. flights, delayed thousands. Trump signs bill supporting Hong Kong protesters. New York City officials said they have to wait until Thursday to make a game day decision about whether to fly the iconic traditional buildings of the Macy's Thanksgiving parade will fly this year. This is going to be one of the windiest parades since 1997. EPA's first administrator, William Ruckelshaus, dead at the age of 87, and the Department of Homeland Security lacks the facial tracking technology resulting in more than 1,200 children suffering from their families not being reported accurately. Peter, Channel News Time is 11:02 on this late Wednesday night. On this late Thanksgiving Eve night, and it's time now for a sports report. The Boston Celtics trounced the Brooklyn Nets 121-110. Other NBA scores: Washington 124, Phoenix 118 with 3-3 for 11 in the fourth quarter. Non-Falcons 70, LA Lakers 58 with 10-11 in the third. 103-11 in the second quarter. Portland 58, overseas Fun 44. Golden State 21, Chicago 14 with 243-11 in the first quarter. Charlotte 102, Detroit 101. Orlando 116, Cleveland 104. Indiana 121, Utah 102. Philadelphia 97, Sacramento 91. Yeah, Toronto 126, New York 98. Houston 117, Miami 108. Los Angeles Clippers 121, Memphis 119. Milwaukee 111, LA 102, and Minnesota 113, San Antonio 101. NHL scores: Boston Bruins defeat the Ottawa Senators 2-1. In other NHL scores: Arizona Anaheim tied at 2-1, 135-11 in the second period. Edmonton 1, Colorado 18-11 in the second period. LA Kings New York Islanders tied at 1 7-15-11 in the first period. San Jose and Winnipeg tied at 1 with 5:40-11 in the first period. Calgary 3, Buffalo 2 final in overtime. Toronto 6, Detroit 0, St. Louis 4, Tampa Bay 3, Rangers 3, Carolina 2, and Pittsburgh 8, Vancouver 6, and Washington 4, Florida 3, and Philadelphia 3, Columbus 2, and Vegas Golden Knights 4, Nashville 3 final in overtime. Can the Buffalo Bills, the Dallas Cowboys step up against the Buffalo Bills? And Luka Doncic continues hasty plus game departure following the mass loss of the Clippers. Peter Chill. News time is 11:04. Time enough for Peter Chill and traffic trends to check on this late Thanksgiving evening night. Beep beep on the MBTA Fitchburg train 429, 8:45 p.m. from North State Stone in 56 minutes to ask you between Littleton and what choose through a signal issue. Fitchburg train 430, 9:30 p.m. from what choose to operate 35-45 minutes to ask you between air and North Station do a signal issue. And Fitchburg train 432, 10:35 p.m. from what choose to operate place 45 minutes to ask you between watchers in the North Station due to signal issue and commuter rail operate on the Sunday schedule at Thanksgiving Day. And the Thursday are looking good. All right. Highways and byways in New England on this late Wednesday night, on this late Thanksgiving Eve night. 10 Williamson on the eastbound side, a little bit slow. Grand Central Parkway on the northbound side, a little bit slow. 270 eastbound side, also on Staten Island. But otherwise, it's looking good in southern New England. And 95, slow between Waterville and Medway, Maine. And 91, southbound side, also London, Vermont. And 87, 89, southbound side, also upstate Vermont. And Outward 15 on the northbound side, so in southern back end towards Montreal. And New York State, 190 in the southbound side, also after Niagara Falls, after the Canadian-U.S. border. Peter Chill News time, 11:05. Time now for a weather report. Take a look at the radar shows. Light to moderate bands rain from around southern Maine and eastern New Hampshire, northeast of Laconia, and a light patches of rain showers with some light to moderate bands rain from west to Worcester and east to Springfield and north central Connecticut, and low patches of rain showers down around Danbury, Connecticut, and Waterbury, Connecticut, and light moderate bands rain from western Massachusetts and eastern New York City and on the southwestern portions of Vermont. And we had a thunder and lightning storm at around 7:13 p.m. in Norton. Okay, forecast was like this. For tonight, slight jet showers after 4 a.m. Clouds got about 39 degrees. West with about 6 to 10 miles an hour. Gust size 26 miles an hour. Chance to 20%. But about Thanksgiving Day, jet showers Maine before 10 a.m. Clouds got about 45 degrees. North with about 10 to 30 miles an hour. Gust size 37 miles an hour. Chance to 50%. New response less than 10 minutes possible. So if you go into the Thanksgiving Day game in Norton and Bellingham and other Thanksgiving Day games out of the region, bundle up because even though it's temperature 45 with the wind howling at 30, 35 miles an hour, it's going to feel like it's at the 20s and 30s. Thursday night, a mostly crisp about 28 degrees. Northwest about 7 to 10 miles. Gust size 28 miles an hour. For Friday, Sunday, most crisp about 40, about 22 degrees. Northwest about 7 to 13 miles an hour. For Saturday, Sunday, most crisp about 37, about 20 degrees. Northwest about 6 to 9 miles an hour, becoming common after midnight. And for Sunday, gentle rain after 3 p.m., mixed with snow after 4 p.m. Put the Sunday, the clouds about 30, about 31 degrees. Common coming east around 5 miles in the afternoon. Chance bay shoots 55% for Monday. Rain like the Maine for noon. Mostly clouds about 43, about 27 degrees. North about 9 miles an hour. Gust size 22 miles an hour. Chance is 55% for Monday. Rain like Maine for noon. Mostly clouds about 43 degrees and a low 27. North about 9 miles an hour. Gust size 22 miles an hour. Chance is 50%. And for Tuesday, gentle snow showers. Partly sun skies about 36, about 22 degrees. North about 8 miles an hour. Chance is 30%. And for Wednesday, most sun skies about 39 degrees and not southwest wind. Currently in Norton and its most got at 53 degrees, and that's giving for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Thursday night. On this late Wednesday night, November 27th, 2019. I'm Peter Woods. Hope you have a good night. I'm going to get by to the North here tomorrow morning with more, but hope you have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow for Thanksgiving Day.